So I'm actually out here, familiar looking area. I have the Blackmagic Pocket camera on the DJI Ronin S, and it's actually being powered by the DJI Ronin S as well. So I'll leave a link to the cable down below in the description. But I figured, why not come out here with the camera, with the pocket camera, and shoot some epic looking footage. And sorry if I'm out of focus because there's no autofocus on this thing, but got the Tokina 11-16 on, which I love this lens on this camera. And yeah, so everything you're hearing is just the speakers on the camera, or the microphones on the camera. So yeah, just getting some footage, and can't wait to see what it looks like on the computer. What's going on, y'all? Thanks for checking out this video. First of all, you're wondering about the aspect ratio and the black bars, depending on what screen you're viewing this on. It's because I shot everything in that little intro bit for the most part in that 2:4:1 aspect ratio, so I can get the 60 frames per second. So that's kind of the reasoning behind the whole aspect ratio in this video. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. It's not about aspect ratios, and it's not even about the pocket camera right here. It's actually about the little cable right here going into the pocket camera. And what it is it basically runs out of the 12-volt output on the DJI Ronin S, which is on the base plate of the Ronin S, and it runs into the 12-volt input onto the Pocket Cinema camera, either 4K or 6K, depending on what camera you have. And the benefits there are obviously what it does is it powers the pocket camera off of the DJI Ronin S battery. And so kind of benefits there. Obviously, if you have a lens that lens setup or cage or however you mounted it, and you can't actually get to access the battery compartment, depending on the setup you may have to loosen the quick release plate, slide it back to get the battery door open. What this allows you to do is kind of bypass that step altogether, because you're actually running the power off of the DJI Ronin S. Now, a couple things to note. This battery is a 2400 milliamp battery that's in this Ronin S. And if you look at the LPE6 batteries, whether it's Canon or third party, they kind of range anywhere from about 1800 to 2000 milliamp hours. So you are gaining a little bit more runtime using the DJI Ronin S battery, but you're also using the Ronin S battery to power the gimbal, obviously, as well. So you got to take that into account. When I was out shooting all this footage, I think I was using I didn't time it, but I started off with a full battery, and I was out there using this specifically probably for a total of an hour, maybe hour and a half maybe, and I got to about 50% battery left on the Ronin S. Definitely take that into account. I don't plan on using this all the time because depending on the lens setup and the way I've got it mounted, I actually have access to the battery compartment. But if you're running a cage or something like that, battery compartment access is definitely a little bit more limiting. So that's kind of the reason why I got this, because depending on the lens setup I have, I do have to slide the camera back and forth. It's not a huge deal, but it is something, just one less thing they have to worry about. The other thing is because the Ronin S battery is so easy to swap out, that's another benefit, is you know, once that battery runs out, you can just swap on the this other battery and then keep going, and then put the Ronin S battery on a charger, and you can kind of keep on going. But again, this isn't a be-all end-all solution for me. I'll definitely leave a link to this cable down below in the description, all that kind of stuff. But I figured I'd share this because depending on the setup you have, you may need to run power off the Ronin S, so you don't have to, you know, slide the camera back and forth to actually get to the battery compartment. So anyways, guys, I know this was kind of quick and kind of you know, maybe informative, but if you found it informative, helpful, or anything like that, definitely give it a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment down below, say hi. That's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. Peace.